It has been a hot minute. We are back for our end of season, 4 big games, and if we have any hope of achieving European football for next season, we need results in them. Let's get started. Join me. Right now, we find ourselves on the outside of the European spots. We're actually sitting in 8th position, 2 points behind Wolves even, who are occupying 7th position right now. Today, we start off with a game against Burnley. They are just outside the relegation zone, and they're favourites. Realistically, if we've got any hope, we've got to catch Newcastle, and that'll be very tough. They're 5 points clear of us with 4 games left. If we don't beat Burnley, there might not be any point in bringing you the other games, but I said we were going to give you a bumper episode. It has taken me over a week, but that is exactly what I intend to deliver. So let's get stuck in this games. Let's hope we pick up some points. We need some wins. In the last game we played, some last minute changes won us the game against Aston Villa. Today we revert back to norm in terms of formation and team instructions. I gotta keep that in my back pocket again. We gotta be more flexible. Maybe I'm being too rigid in general this FM. If I see something and I think I can do something to affect the game, I should make the change. I should maybe get out of old habits. Not necessarily bad habits, but habits all the same. A couple of injuries does leave us a little changed. Our biggest injury really is to Booney. Not having him for the end of the season is rough. I forgot he was injured, so he's out 4 or 5 weeks. Just doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. This is going to be the back line. Wallstead in goal. Scales, Sierralta, Holmes, Nagakia as our back 4, or back 5 including the goalie. Fuchs, Dermain and Bergval as our midfield trio. Garnacho's going to have to fill in for Tabuni. Miette is going to be the wide target forward. We've got to keep an eye on his fitness because, once again, he was injured. So 75 minutes for him. Southern up top, our leading goal scorer. The guy we look to make things happen. Let's try and get him the ball. We're going to be positive here. Are we? We're away from home. I'm going to drop that down to balanced. I'm a little concerned that they're favourites, given how poorly they've played this season. A loss here pretty much ends our season, I think. 3 games to go, having to make up potentially 8 points. We need a win. Feels crazy to be game 1 of 4 games today, and I'm like, if we don't win, it's over. But that might be the case. This might be a short episode. I might barely bring you anything, because if we end up getting destroyed, you only get to see the goals, and that is it. Right, I've taken note that their left back is yellow carded, so let's focus the play down the right and try and attack that left back. Right, we've intercepted there. Southern turns. Miette's away. Miette's driving at left back. The left back's nowhere near. Miette driving forward into the box. Wow. Target forward misses the target by some distance. That would have been a fantastic goal. We intercepted the ball, got it moving forward, got out to Miette, running acres of space, and couldn't hit the target. Oh boy. I'm going to take that focus play down off and take the hit early crosses off. Just the end of the half, maybe simplify things a little bit. They managed to get a lot more possession towards the end of the half, which I'm not very keen on. Again, talking about old habits, I maybe look at possession too much and go like, man, we're not controlling the ball, we're not controlling the game. But very simplistic way to look at football, but I much preferred it when we had 65% of the possession as opposed to sharing almost equally with Burnley. We're getting shots away again, just not on target. Let's work the ball in the box, and then we've got a fast striker, so let's go low crosses rather than, we're looking for cutbacks, etc., rather than putting it through the air. Although he is tall, he just never strikes me as a player who is good in the air. Right, Mieti's going to have to come off soon. We don't really have an our right winger. So we have to get a little bit creative. Mieti would come off. Sovereign would go out wide. And then Rory Wilson would go up top. Now, Rory Wilson has scored a couple goals for us this season. Oh, Burnley are starting to hit the target a little bit more. That is worrying. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to go positive. Because I want to win this game. I think I've got to make more changes. Literally, I've barely cut anything out of this game. It's just nothing has happened. I'm going to take Lucas off. Bastion comes on. I've got no one else to come on right wing or left. I'm now making a couple of changes just because they feel like changes that could be made. Not necessarily changes that should be made. I had one shot on target. Quite frankly, not good enough. 9 shots, 1 on target. My God. Not how I wanted to start off. I have Arsenal in like 3 days. They're going to destroy us. 10 shots, 1 on target. I find that very disappointing. Game 2 is against Arsenal. We haven't taken a single point off of the big clubs this year. It is our first season back in the Premier League. Europe would have been ridiculous, I guess, but there's still something that just doesn't sit right about not taking anything off them. Rotate a couple of players out. Bastion's coming in, as is Opoku. But other than that, could keep it kind of the same. The way we're going to play will be similar. I'm going to try not to go direct just for the sake of being direct. I am worried about them getting high up the field, so I think I'm going to drop this back line. I'm going to ask them to drop off more rather than drop the line. Let's try that. Every dog has his day. Maybe this can be ours. Big thing in this match really is that Arsenal are one of the teams we potentially could catch. So this means an awful lot. We'd like to win it. We tackle there, but we tackle one Arsenal player, just leading the ball to go the other Arsenal player, and they go in and they score almost from kickoff, almost instantaneously. Now that wasn't about, oh, we're playing a high line or anything like that. That's just, we can't defend. If you had to put someone on it, that's what it would be. We don't know how to defend. Gakia forward to Mieti. Can you get this? Pull this back. Bastion. Put it across. Well, the worst first touch I've ever seen. And then a terrible miss. Oh my God. What a chance that was. And we squandered it. Headed away. Not too far. Back to Mudryk. Tries to cut it back. Now we get the ball. Fuchs. Looks for Sovereign. Finds Sovereign. Oh God. Sovereign had to do an awful lot there. Disappointing that we didn't manage to turn that into some sort of counter there. I didn't expect the striker to take on 3 or 4 players, but it would have been nice if he could have just taken a touch around one of them, maybe. Tomiyasu, he's going to cut this back. Mudryk, I don't want them to score, because if they score here, it's again that thing where it's from us giving the ball up. They haven't. Holmes isn't playing very well. I'd love him to head this in now that I've mentioned his name. Bastion on the corner. Let's see what we can do. Lifts it in. Up Opoku. Knock down. Garnacho. Oh, very close. Curling effort just over the bar. We've looked alright since going 1-0 down. I'm taking Holmes off because his rating's going down. He's not playing very well, so we'll make the change early. I don't want to take off Sovereign because he hasn't really had the ball. There was one chance where the ball went towards him. He was literally surrounded by 3 defenders, so that's a very bad pass. A very bad pass indeed. Saka driving forward, takes the ball before Skills can receive it. Van der Bremt now. But Miners, Dermani, that's a terrible decision. Williams heads it away. We can't seem to get the ball. Just put a foot in. Van der Bremt across the box. That's not a pen. Oh, come on, FM. For what? For club reputation, I bet. This one is over. Straight up the middle. Keeper gets out the way of the ball. Taylor's oldest time. Nothing going our way. Corner right before the half. Headed over. Damn. I want to be flexible in these games, but we literally don't have enough players. We've got so little quality off the bench. Yeah, it's actually not great. I'm gonna move Sovereign out to wide target forward. Support. Put Roy Wilson up top as advanced forward and just pray. Sovereign loses the ball, gets it again. Whips wicked cross in. I don't think that's onside. Sort of like drives it in the box and it's controlled by Wilson and he puts it in the back of the net. And it's been given. We have a lifeline actually. So Sovereign moving out wide, loses the ball. Tomiyasu just, instead of running, it's a very good cross, but he really whips it in. Wilson manages to control it and get in the back of the net. So, game on. I'm going to follow up with the change I've made. I've made some substitutions. We're going to have to try and take the game to Arsenal here. Can we make a tackle here? No. Tempted to drop that line. Maybe try a bit more passing in space if we can. Be a little more direct, be more expressive. Whipped crosses. I don't know if we've done any of those changes in time. There's a through ball. That's horrendous. Oh, great block. Is he offside? Wow, what a great block. Defender blocks it, comes back off the Arsenal player, and we keep it 2-1. We just need to get hold of the ball. There, it felt like the press was sort of closing around them, and then they managed to work it out in a space, and now we could be in trouble. We just need to get the ball under control. Move it around a bit. Right, there. Ted, great tackle. Sovereign, back at Tech, finds Wilson. He's got Sovereign in support. Wilson gonna hook it back and they get it clear. Oh, and it falls right to them on the counter. Look at Smith Rowe. Look in the middle. Look at Johnson. No. Oh, please somehow be offside. If they've managed to mess that up, that would be delightful. This might be my number one issue with FM. Any FM. When he decides to just toy with you. The only thing we did wrong in our bit of play there was not put the ball in the back of the net. The hardest thing to do. Look at our XG. We've created chances here. This doesn't feel like a 3-1 game yet. Looking at the scoreline, we can have no... Oh my god, right. Defending's broken in FM. Certainly this one. Why is defending got so much worse? Why does the player decide, even in a split second, to back off from a loose ball? Come on. There was talk in recent... It certainly wasn't a 4-1 game. There's been talk in recent days on Twitter and stuff about, I'm not playing the game this year. It feels very much like last year's game and the year before. That is true. The game hasn't changed much last couple of years. But this is worse. This is not fun to play. I mean, I hate to be blunt, but there you have it. It's not fun to play. 4-1. Well, I guess these next two games are just going to be the goals because it doesn't matter. I mean, it's even worse. The scheduling's so bad. We have 2 games left. Newcastle and Chelsea have 4 games. So you look at the table and you go, "Oh, there's a chance." There's no chance. There's no way they lose their next 2 games. We need them to lose 3 of their last 4 games. Game 3, we take on Brentford. They're bottom of the table. I think we are actually favourites for this one, which is good because Brentford are already relegated. Need a result. Got more possession right now. Right, Mie. Ngakia. Back to Holmes. Back to Ngakia. Back to Holmes. Lucas. Fuchs. I like the idea. Easily headed back to Turner. Are we going to get lucky here? No, he kicks it over the top. Wondered if he was just going to smash it into our player. What kind of defensive header is that? Oh, and that's not a tackle. Oh my god. Wallstad saves. I mean, that would have been horrendous. I didn't like that at all. From the defensive header, when you're heading there, rather than heading out of play, the idea that I was like, I'll just head it towards where there's no other player wearing a shirt. I guess that happens in real life at times, but defensively, didn't even need to head it. Oh no. I'll take that. Yeah, good lad. But my annoyance stands. Defensively, headers are all over the place. Stepping out of the way of the ball, not making tackles. It has to get better. It has to be better than it currently is. It's worse than it has been in previous editions. Why? Second half, 1-0 up. Just looking to ride this one out. The best way to ride this out is if someone could get the ball to Sovereign in the box so you can score. I'm going to take on Reece Williams. Take him on for a Poku. I think the Sirolta signing really didn't work out for me. Thought he looked like seriously an upgrade, and he's been relatively bad all season. Well, second half of the season anyway. Yeah, Ngakia. Fuchs, whip this in. Garnacho misses the target. Remember he scored that great header for me. Where's that gone? More of that. Timing, Lewis Power whips in. Wallstead all over it. Beautiful. Just has to take his time. Launches it. Sovereign could give chase. Knocks it down to Garnacho. With a bit of pace, manages to run into... Oh no. Why? Oh, what a save. I hate Garnacho again. Get rid of him. From the game. From real life. I don't like him. Waste of time. I'm going to put Toffolo on. I've put a left back on his left wing because Garnacho's dead to me. Absolute pat. I really fear that end of season I'm not going to find a better winger than Garnacho. I'm going to have to buy him. But I don't want to. I don't want to spend good money on him. Toffolo. Is Toffolo the answer? Oh my god, no he's not. Oh my god, what has happened? What was Toffolo doing? Oh, don't do this. What he is? What is this? Oh, this is horrendous. Wow. That can't be what this game thinks Premier League level is. What a horrifying sequence. Oh, we cannot get the ball. They're going to score. Give a team 100 chances. They're going to score one. Yikes. It would be absolutely classic FM if, regardless of me going defensive, they scored straight away. Wallstead comes out, takes control of the ball. If you could just hold it for a couple of minutes, that'd be great. My God, that was tough. They're relegated, and that was really tough. 1-0 win. Don't even think I can bring myself to say it was deserved. We've missed out on a European spot, which is unfortunate. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Haha, Garnacho. Permanent move, 19.3 million. 3 more appearances. He can't make 3 more appearances. We played a blinder. Liverpool crowned as champions, beating Everton 2-0 at Anfield. Game 4 against Chelsea. We're not expected to win. Again, the teams that are qualifying for Champions League in Europe, we haven't really managed to do anything against them. So it'd be surprising to get a result here, but that's exactly what I'm hoping for. Similar team. Tabuni's not going to be back this season. We got a pretty small squad, and I think it's starting to show. Lack of options, lack of quality in a couple of areas has been a problem toward the end of the season, but we'll give it a go. Our first season back in the Premier League, it has gone very well. We had an outstanding start to the season. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How have Wolves got a qualification in 7th place as well? Oh, come on. We were flying so high, and now we're the first team to miss out. God darn it. To me, it looks like we can't finish below Tottenham, I'm hoping. But let's get a result here to make sure. Lucas, great ball through. Southern doesn't finish. He's offside. Good start, though. Good idea. Uh-oh. Good header away by Opoku. Lucas chasing this one down. Does get it, but then just stops. Like, why? He's a £20 million plus player. I'll just leave the ball here, shall I? Look at this. Why is this always the way they score? Why is it from mistakes? Look, he has the ball. Just stops. Just lets it roll through his legs. Come on. Why is our striker just stopped? Great defended by the centre-back, but the ball was knocked up the field. Our striker could have gone to it. He just stopped and let the defender take the ball all the way into our box unchallenged. Our striker could have beat him to the ball. He just chose not to. Scales now. Dormain, who has had a pretty good season, I would say. Dormain and Lucas have been alright. Haven't been great. Lucas has been a little more disappointing than Dormain has. Dormain doesn't get the plaudits. You think Lucas would be pulling all the strings as our playmaker, but for what we paid for him, we can't really complain. We shopped for bargains. We've got a couple. We did get a couple that look like they've hit the ground. What a ball that is! Garnacho with his pace. Can he at least? We have to find somewhere. Now, the thing is, Garnacho doesn't even get in this team. If we got Tabuni, Garnacho is not playing for this team. If we are to improve Reading, have to go and spend money and get better players than Garnacho, because he just fails 9 times out of 10. We need a 5 out of 10 striker. You know, like 5 misses, 5 successes. That'll work. There, boom, Southern gets us back in at 1-1. He's good. We paid 5.5 million for him. He's brilliant. Garnacho, I'm not paying 19 million for a guy who will get through one-on-one with the keeper and manage to hit the outside of the post. Yeah, he's just unbelievable. Great first touch by Southern. Great finish from the former Leeds man. Brilliant. Now, what do I do to stop us instantly conceding? Oh, Lucas. Why did you pass it to him? I think I might take Dormain off. He's on a yellow. Might take Tetic on. Go on, just someone make a tackle. Force a mistake from Chelsea. Oh, Southern. Okay, now Southern's playing defender. I don't like this. Opoku heads it wide, but doesn't get out of play amazingly. Oh no, that's a goal. That is horrendous. I don't get it. I don't get. I am amazed. This is the final version of Football Manager, and we're not in absolute uproar to a man and a woman. Just say it like it is. Garbage to watch this game. Garnacho's coming off. For who? You know who. Toffolo. I haven't got anyone else, so Toffolo can come on. Play winger for a bit. Actually, maybe I'll take on Rory Wilson instead. Garnacho, can you do something here? No. Oh, come on! I could even see that coming a mile away. The slowest pass. Intercepted. This absolutely leads to a goal. Oh, never mind. I'll cut that bit out. Fuchs having a poor game. Bring on Bastion. He probably goes end of this season. We need better players. 10 minutes remain and we are 2-1 down. Having conceded 2 very poor goals. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. We were outplayed there, but the goals we conceded are not good. Please tell me we finished above Tottenham. Oh my god, I am sick to my stomach. How? In what world do we finish beneath them? Proper disappointing that season. I know some people, some wise person is going to go, hey, first season up, man. Great result. We finished below Tottenham? No, okay. Absolutely going to need to go take a shower. That was horrible. 23.17 million for achieving 9th place finish. That's not the big money. We should get a lot more money for TV rights. How does our actual finances look right now? 49 million. Pretty good. Could I get like 40 million to spend? That'd be lovely. So teams relegated are Brentford, Brighton, Leicester. Teams competing in Europe next season will be Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, all only 3 of them in the Champions League, sorry. Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea in Europa League, Europa Conference League will be Arsenal, Wolves, Newcastle. Cannot believe Newcastle got ahead of us. That is upsetting. Erling Haaland got 39 goals. That is a pretty healthy amount of goals to get. Just for the sake of checking, there's no real jobs I would consider a step up, so we won't be applying for anything. I'm happy enough to stay at Reading. My concerns are how poor we were the second half of that season. We were flying at the start. Like, insanely good. Look at this. Look at our start of the season. At one point, it was like, we don't draw games. Then we drew against Wolves. And then we dropped to Man U. But then we started firing off again. Great run of games. Then Man City arrived. Newcastle. Hammered Brighton. Drew with Norwich. You know. And then, yikes. Toward the end, just absolutely horrifying. In our last 4 games, we won once. We drew once. And we managed to lose to 2 teams from London. Magic. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you're enjoying Football Manager in general. I am having a real good morning about it right now. I'm just not finding the part of FM that makes me want to come back to it time and time again. I don't know why. Cannot find it right now. Not even in this save anymore, it seems. So what I'm going to do, because home life and work life has gotten really busy recently, I think we're going to knock this series down to once a week, I'm afraid. And it's really to sort of try and keep the quality there, or what I'd like to think is some sort of quality to these videos, and give me the time needed, so I'm not just recording and putting up unedited footage of me just going, here's me playing Football Manager. So probably from next week, or even, I guess we've almost started a week early, but we'll probably just upload on Fridays, because to be honest, there's a massive window ahead of me and I don't know when I'm going to have time to do it. So keep your eyes peeled. We might do it on stream. I might have to do a special evening of, right, let's try and sort this team out, because right now I don't know when I'll have time to do it, so we'll maybe squeeze that in next week. Like I said, if you're enjoying the videos, do hit the like button, comment away. It does help the algorithm, gets more eyes on these videos. I do appreciate it. I've been Hunkleberry Finn. Football Manager 23 is wearing me down. Good night.